He's so liberal.
I'm so stiff, I just
Yeah.
said, Tim, I'll be back in 15 minutes.
Well, good for you. So
Thank
sit
you.
up straight, bring your butt to the edge of your seat. Yep, now bring your knees so they're in line with your hips, right? Can you fit on that? Can you get your heels flat?
Oh, flat.
You're so good up.
No, I'm
Yeah,
not.
so your ankle under your knee, right? Breathe in and breathe out. There's a wall behind you, okay? The head, your shoulders, and your hips are against it, so kind of move it back and breathe. Nice. So we're just gonna flat back forward. You're gonna bring your belly to your thigh. Now you're gonna roll your pelvis. Right the minute it starts getting tight, roll your pelvis. Now bring your elbows in, and then relax your shoulders, and breathe. Nice, now just go all the way, bring your belly to your thigh. Just keep going.
It's already there.
Yep, I know, boobs too.
Yeah.
That's nice, breathe, awesome. Round your nose to your knee. Take your hands and bring them down to the ground on the outside of both your feet, so your fingertips face away. Now breathe into your belly, breathe out, relax your neck, let it hang. Look up at your belly button. Nice. Take your fingertips and face them towards your heels. Now walk your hands as far back as you can, keeping your arms straight. Just walk them back and get full extension in your elbows. And then breathe in and breathe out. Bring your hands in front of your feet, fingertips facing away, and roll up. Lower back, middle back, and one upper back.
Feels so
Breathe.
freaking good.
Nice. Reach up, overhead, lift and lengthen. Now, when I say reach up, don't bring your shoulders to your ears. Your shoulders aren't earrings. Lift from the belly button and get length there. Your pelvis just rolled. Feel that as a nice. Now reach up. Your hands face each other. Your elbows are completely straight. Breathe. Bring your arms back a little more, Mom. Bring your arms up a
Right,
little more.
sorry.
Yeah. Nice. Breathe. Now come around behind you. Bring your hands behind you. Your arms at full extension, fingertips face away. Okay? And bring your heels of your hands right to your butt. And you gotta really lift and you have to tilt the pelvis.
Oh, God.
All right? So when you're sitting at your desk all day, this is a nice little mini. Breathe, all right? So Mom, bring your body weight back just a little bit. Because what you're doing is you're fighting it by going forward. You can get your hands further away if you need to. All right? Now what I want you to do is try to bring the back of your head to the top of the chair behind you. You can let your body move back just a little bit. You'll get a really good stretch in your abs, that's your psoas. And try, nope, keep your fingertips forward. So, well, facing away from you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I.
Sandra just rotated because that
Yes.
just so you're tight. So what you wanna do is,
Right
yes.
here.
yes, so this
Is
is
that
just,
computer
so you
stuff?
go 1,002,
I
relax.
can do it.
Just relax now, breathe out of it.
Yeah.
So with me, we hold it for 2 seconds and we repeat it. We trick your stretch reflex. Hatha yoga and the yoga nidra, they kind of try to move through it. We trick it.
I can't move that
Yeah.
any further.
So here, do a nice lift and breathe.
Wow,
Connie.
I'm a basket case.
Me too. So now just bring your hands here in front for a minute, because we're gonna loosen you guys' Q out. So hands at your heart center for a minute, right? So just breathe. Breathe into the belly, and they want you to breathe through your nose if you can. And then breathe out through your nose if you can. That's the best way to prevent coronavirus too, just to let you know. The hairs catch it. So take your right elbow to the inside of the right knee. Okay, now take your right hand to the top of your left knee. Yep. Now take your left shoulder and stack it, rotate from the belly button. Nice, breathe. So this hand you can rest behind you. You can put it on your hip. You can bring it up to the sky. If you can keep your shoulders stacked and your ears not near your shoulder, your ears not near your shoulders not near your ears. Yep, breathe. Now the next thing to do is bring your hand around behind you, palm away, and try to grab the right thigh. And that comes from the belly. This is another nice little stretch to do when you're sitting at your desk all day. So breathe in, sit up, reach overhead, that same lifting from the belly button. You can add a little mini back bend here. Just mini back bend, breathe. Hand to your heart center. Left elbow to the left knee, onto the left hand onto the right knee. Keep your heels flat and don't let your feet open. let your knees open, try to
I'm
keep them.
cheating.
Well, what happens is your glute medius is tight. So what you do is you're doing this, and you're letting it be tight. So we wanna work through it. So you wanna try to keep this alignment. A lot of the times I'll let you do what you want, but we're trying to, so now, stack the right shoulder over the
So
left.
much harder for me.
Yeah.
Breathe.
Now, another thing that I want you to do is when you stack, try to move your whole torso back a little bit so that you feel like there's a wall behind you. Nice, breathe. If that shoulder's tight, don't even lift the arm. Just keep it down and just open and twist. Try to look up at the sky. Breathe. The side's tight for me, so I'm not even gonna add my arm yet. Now come to the heart center, but stay bent over like this. And do the same thing. Do the right arm on the right knee. Take your left hand onto your left hip. Yep, your right arm. Put your right arm on your right knee. Stack your left shoulder. Left shoulder. Open it. There you go. Nice. Breathe. Now bring your head back against the wall with you. Awesome. If you want to get a little deeper, reach down to the ankle, the inside of the knee with the right arm. Nope, with the right arm. Yep. Nice. It's because you're facing me and you haven't done it before. Now really rotate. Breathe. Awesome. And come back down through the middle. Grab both your ankles. Keep your left hand down by the left ankle and stack the right shoulder. So for me, this is a little tighter. I'm gonna come up onto my knee. This side's my tight side. Breathe. I'm hooking my neck. I don't want to. I'm gonna bring it back. Nice. Now if that's comfortable, you can reach the arm up.
This is a wonderful stretch.
Oh
Yep.
my God.
That's a good thing to do. And then go
Realize how
through.
tight I am.
Yep. When you play with these, you don't even know. So same like this. This would be good for Tim's knees.
Yes, that's because he's bow-legged.
Yep, this would help his knees, and he's bow-legged because of his glutes.
Yep.
Nice, there you go, perfect, breathe. So see what your right foot's doing?
Oh,
Yeah,
it's rotating.
try to
me
relax
too.
it,
I need
so.
a pedicure, that's
Yeah,
what I need
no, I don't
too.
even do peds. Nice. All right, one more, do it, go.
I might take Tommy next door thing.
This is good stretch.
Okay, good, now just come here, breathe. Round your nose to your knee again. This time, wrap your arms behind your knees. Your shoulders should be kind of like, or your underarms should be on your knees. And reach behind the knees if you can and try to get elbow to elbow. It's tight. If you're tight, it's gonna be hard. But that's gonna get, so you wanna really feel your shoulder blades opening and stretching away from each other. They should be flat. Tuck your chin into your chest if you have
You
to.
just gotta grab your elbows?
Yep. Nice.
Yeah.
Breathe, good.
Feel those
Nice.
in the glutes.
Yep. Perfect. Stay there as long as you want. A couple more minutes. Breathe in. Every breath, relax even deeper. Just let all the weight drop from your head into the ground. And just really feel that separation of that shoulder. Nice. And then breathe in and breathe out and then sit up.
Super tight.
Now come back and do one more back bend. This time face your fingertips away and get your elbows right up against your body if you can. And then you just want to pretend you're going to bring the back of your head without moving your body. So it's this mobility right here that we lose. It's that thoracic mobility right before it meets your lumbar spine. Let your pelvis roll forward. Breathe.
I can't believe the forearms are killing me.
Yeah, you need that stretch. It's probably from the computer,
that what it
bartending,
is?
all of it.
Oh
This is
my
a good way to
God,
prevent
it's
carpal
amazing. I'm like,
tunnel.
am I something wrong with my hands?
No, but you don't even know how
Oh.
tight you are until.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's like, wow.
Yeah, yep. Nice, breathe. Okay, ready? Take your right leg, bring it out in front of you at full extension. Knee and toe point to the ceiling. Okay? You're gonna flat back forward is what we're gonna do. You're gonna roll the belly forward, breathe, and try to bring your body as low as you can go. Nice, reach, breathe. And come back up. I'm gonna do this a couple times. Just do it back and forth like a seesaw, breathe. If you want, you can reach for your ankle. You can bring your hand on either side of the feet or in front. You have to maintain the alignment. Your knee can't bend and keep your foot flexed. It really sets your quad.
Brutal.
It sets the
Oh my
quad.
God.
Yep,
Yes,
breathe.
the hamstrings.
Yep,
Oh,
nice.
whoa.
Well, imagine what happens to them after we sit for so long. So you don't have to go as low, you can just go here and breathe and just work through it, nice. Don't squeeze the opposite toes, I'll do that if I'm uncomfortable. Breathe, if you can, round your nose to your knee.
Yeah, keep it up
And then come to a flat, and then come up. Good. You will if you do this, this is a good thing for you to do. Midday, nice, we have 2 more, I'm trying to do 5 of these ones, cause our hamstrings get so tight. If you wanna play a little, take your right hand to your right ankle, and add just a little subtle rotation of your torso towards the left bent knee. And then you'll feel it kind of travels to the inside of the leg.
Oh, yeah, it does, it shifts.
Yep, and then come up and bring it. If you wanna get big, you can go to that back bend that we do between. So it just makes it a little bit of a bigger move, nice, frame. Yep, and then one more, nice, just go to wherever's the most comfortable. For me, sometimes I like to reach my hands behind me and just try to drop.
These chair ones are harder than the floor.
Yes, yeah. I remember I taught at the Council on Aging,
Oh, my,
and
chair exercises are brutal.
yeah. I taught the Council on Aging, I told them I was gonna do a chair video. They were so mad at me. They're like, we're not old, we don't need. I said, oh,
they're
don't
brutal,
worry.
they're harder.
Okay, switch to your left, nice. And you can do it mid-office, you don't have to. Right, so same thing, so remember, make sure your pelvis is a little tilted, okay? You roll into the outside of that foot, I can see it. Okay, I do it too, that's why I know, so same thing, just breathe, go as far as you can the first time, look ahead, above the horizon as much as you can, nice. And you can get big right away, you can go right to this back. Breathe out, forward, reach. There's that, add in that reach if you want. Wow, this hamstring's feeling it.
Wicked.
So sport yoga, one of the reasons that it's sport yoga
Can't
is.
even get my
I know,
hands
me
down.
Alright, so go to here. So modify it, breathe, look up. When you're walking, when you're moving, when you're driving, when you're biking, skiing, playing football, if you look down, you're dead.
Oh, I better not do that.
Okay, you will be taken out in
Yeah.
a number of things, so you always wanna look ahead. That also aligns your spine,
There you
okay?
go.
But look in the mirror at yourself for 1 minute. Look at your shoulders, look at your neck, thank you.
There you
And
go.
but that puts a lot of pressure on your psoas, that puts a lot of pressure on the QL.
Yeah.
And then that in turn affects your glutes, your hamstrings, everything.
Yeah, that's gonna
So you want
stretch.
alignment while you're stretching,
Yeah.
you're telling your body this is what we need. And even if you don't stay in that alignment, it gets blood to all the areas and oxygen that doesn't normally get it. So just try and maintain that, watch that.
Where do we get all those oils for the belly button thing?
Oh, I have them all, you want some?
Absolutely, I'm
Okay.
doing it.
Yeah. Yep, I have all of the oils. Yep.
What's that?
Your belly button is connected to, what's the,
Your belly button
Main
is your
artery.
first living thing that connects
yes,
to
right.
the placenta.
And
And
one more,
all
come down and
the
go right,
endings.
and rotate.
What am I gonna do? right?
Nice, yep.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And just feel
This
that.
feels good in the back,
Yeah.
the shoulders, I know you have to think.
Oh, good, it's good. Breathe, come down. Round, one more. Yep, and then just go as flat as you can this time. Walk your hands out, walk them behind. Nice, good.
I know.
You will,
Got it.
breathe. So you're
Oh.
rounding right now is why. So get it
One.
out of your shoulders.
I can't.
And it's right there, right where you feel the tightest. You're just gonna try to work through that hot spot right there. Nice, good. Whew. All right, stand up just for 1 minute. Go to the back of your chair. We're gonna do down dog to up dog, okay?
On a chair.
Yep. Yep.
That's easier.
So bring your hands, come right here, walk right up to it, as close to it as you can. Get your arms straight.
Oh, here.
Oh, you can do that, sure, yeah.
Okay.
I think it might get in your way.
Okay.
But you wanna come to the top.
Like
So
this.
step back now with your hands and step back to where you can get your hands at full extension. Nice. Now let your hips move back as you drop your torso down. Breathe, don't hook your neck. And you wanna just try to drop. Yep, you might have to push it forward. There you go, beautiful. Breathe, look ahead. Awesome. Now you're gonna come forward, now you're gonna push down into the chair, push down, right? Not forward, because if you push forward, you're gonna slide and you're gonna get hurt. But you push forward, come to your tippy toes and bring your hips, get your arms straight, drop your shoulders. Now lift from the belly button up to the sky, your chest to the sky, your chest to the sky, length, 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 and try to drop, nice. This will strengthen you, breathe. Go back, we're gonna do this 5 times, nice. It's just as hard as on the floor.
Yep.
It's almost harder. Breathe in, come forward. Right here, now right here, I'm tucking my pelvis, I'm squeezing my lower abs. It's called Uddiyana Bandha.
I need a little.
Okay, and you're gonna come here, see, round, 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 squeeze your butt, squeeze your butt, squeeze your abs, drop your shoulders. What you're doing is putting it in your shoulders. We don't need any more tenseness in our shoulders. Breathe, look up, not down. I know it's hard. And then go back. Breathe. Nice. Okay, good. And then 2 more. Breathe. Nice. So you could do this on a desk. Nice. Look right and look left. Good. You could come up more, Mom. Yep. Breathe back. Awesome. 1 more. Get as low as, get your ears between your arms. Yep. At full extension. Nice. Stay in here for 1 second. Bend your knees and bring your belly to your thigh like a squat. Get your hips as low as the chair. Beautiful. Come back straight. Go back, bend. Breathe. For the fun of it, come onto your tippy toes. It's really hard to be in this position and come up. And then come down flat heels, straighten the legs. 2 more. Bend your knees as much as you can. And straighten. There you go. 1 more. Bend your knees. And then go straight. Awesome. Come up and come forward. Now do as much of a back bend as you can. Awesome. Now for fun of it, I want you to jump. Nice. There you go.
Nice.
Good.
Wow.
Right?
You're tough.
Yeah.
She's hot.
This is, yeah, but it's
Yeah,
easy.
So,
compared to
let me
this.
just, you come forward on the chair. I'm gonna show you what I want you. I want this, and I know, so let me just see. Oh, right here. Yeah, you could do this. So you're gonna go like this, and you're gonna, so be careful.
That's
you
a
cross.
wonderful, wonderful
drop.
Yes, that
And
one.
you're gonna go like this,
Nice.
okay? But you see, this is right here.
Yep.
All right, not this. See how I'm broken?
Yep.
It's, all right? This really gets your hip flexors,
Yeah, very
which
good.
really get tight. Bartended, computer in. I'm gonna walk nice.
I do it different than you do it. I go way down.
Is that your body?
That was my kneecap.
Wow. So you needed that. Did it hurt or is it
No,
okay?
it felt good.
Sometimes mine will plot like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
nice,
oh my
perfect.
God.
So do me a favor.
What?
Bring this foot a little forwarder. Nice. Try and
Oh,
keep your
feels
knee
good.
over the ankle. Yep, now drop the hip. Now bring your shoulders back. There, beautiful. Breathe.
This is a good
Yep.
super stretch.
Yes. Now, Carl's gonna have you hold it for a long time. I'm gonna have you hold it for 2 seconds and then straighten your front leg
Okay.
and then go back into it. And each time I want you to sink deeper. So it's just a little different. Because when we move and when we walk, bring your shoulders back with you, Mom, a little bit. You're leaning a little forward. Nice. Breathe.
Ah,
Yep. Now try and square. So right now you're kind of at like this kind of an angle. Just try and square that back hip forward.
everything's cracking.
It is. You're gonna find. But
I'm
just
falling
this
apart.
rotation is gonna find things. Square it to me.
Oh.
There. And then try that hip to me a little more. Just back there. Yeah, it's gonna mess with you because you're going like this, so you're getting a little more. But if you come here, it's a very subtle,
Yeah.
nice. Breathe. And shoulders
There
back.
you go. You got
That
that.
nice, good. And just do a couple. When you're done, switch sides. It's a good one. It's hard.
Yeah.
I have to tell you, I don't know if it's the fish oil or what it is, but
Here, we'll go here.
my knees are so much better.
Nice.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, look, it's being recorded.
You're being recorded.
Oh my God. Poor person has to look at that.
No, it's good. It's good to see. So bring your foot in front.
Oh.
Well, no, now, when you're sitting at your desk, you can go to my YouTube channel And I can make it private if it bothers you that it's gonna be on YouTube. And then you can see this workout and do it, and you can go, oh, cause you're gonna go there and you're gonna go,
It's
what did she have me do?
Right.
So this is a good
There you
way,
go.
yeah. So
No,
bend
yeah.
that knee,
Yeah,
this
and
knee,
that's-
yeah. Now remember, you wanna square your hip to me.
Okay.
So you might have, if you wanna go like that, that's a good groin stretch.
Is that it?
That sideways is an awesome
Okay,
groin.
I'm just not very coordinated.
Right, so right now, you're going like this. So what I would like you to do is a forward,
Oh, okay.
so that you're getting the quad. There, better. Breathe. Let me help you. Let me just move you like this.
Yeah, I'm just.
Nice, now just, this is kinda in your way. You know what? Move your foot back and bring the knee this way to me. Let me just show you. Come out for 1 minute. Take your leg out for 1 second.
Okay.
I wanna show you how I
All right,
do it.
there you go.
I want you to go like
I'm not very
this.
coordinated.
Well, no, you're just inhibiting your movement. So have it be like this. So now you're a little square. Because
Okay.
you're going like this and then your hip,
Oh.
so you don't get it, but,
Oh,
so you
okay.
kinda,
Okay.
and it's.
Yeah.
Like that. It's weird. This is a weird chair to do it on. There you go, Ron.
Right.
Perfect. Breathe.
Yeah, she's
Add
good.
your outside arm up overhead. Reach. And lift from the belly button. Good. Yep. There. And you could even walk further, play with it. You decide, because that side's weird for you. It's a weird chair.
Yeah, yeah.
But try and bring that back hip to me a little bit more. There.
It works really
Breathe.
well on an armless chair.
Yes. But
Yeah.
this isn't bad. You just
But I
wanna
feel
decrunch
both.
yourself. Yes, be
I
careful.
started doing
Yeah.
this a long time ago when I couldn't get on the floor.
I've never
or
done this
something.
before,
Yeah.
honestly.
Well, a lot of people get stuck in offices all day, and also you get a half-hour lunch break. You don't want to go to the gym and get all sweaty. This is stretching and doing a lot of the same stuff without too much
Oh,
intensity. It's high intensity, low impact
Yes.
is what it is. So you can. So now go into that stretch. Oh, what you were just doing. Breathe. And take this arm and both arms, bring them overhead and pretend you're gonna do a back bend. Push your hip forward in, okay, nice. So then you're here, and then you could just come up and then just offset it with a straight front leg. Nice, yes, breathe. It's hard,
Yes.
it's very
I don't
hard.
think I can.
Okay, but see that stretch right there?
Yeah, that's good.
That's gonna help get rid of tension in your neck.
I want that green lamp,
You want what?
that green lamp.
The guy? Okay.
I'm gonna go order that.
That's so funny that you want that.
I love that.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
That's Carl. Yeah, that's Carl.
Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Bill over
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
That's a nice leg.
yeah. Okay, come to the front of this chair for a minute now, you guys, and face the chair. We're gonna do dolphin pose on the chair. Forget what that is. I'm gonna show you what it is.
I haven't worked out any yet.
Yeah, let me just show you what you two are gonna do, and I'm gonna do it with you, but I'm gonna watch you. You're gonna go like this, you're gonna walk your feet like this, and you're gonna go. Now, you're not gonna go like this, see my shoulders? You're gonna go like this, 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 this is gonna strengthen the shoulders, the lats, the abs, okay?
Everything.
And back. And come up on the tippy, suck your abs in, do a pelvic round. Come up. Now bring your body weight forward, all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way, hold.
Oh,
back.
you're brutal.
Okay. But see, that's a nice way.
Yes.
Yep, good. It's a good way to strengthen your shoulders, your core, not just for handstands, all right? And breathe.
Okay, so.
So,
Whoa,
yeah,
that's hard.
yep, tippy toe forward and back.
But that's a good one.
And a way to add intensity is to hold it. When you get to that, hold 1, hold 2, hold 3, go back. And work up to holding it for 5 or 10 seconds, okay? And breathe, go forward. And 2. If you really wanna mess with yourself, do lift 1 foot and do it one-legged, all right? It's harder, I'm right behind you guys, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna come, just because, so you just come up with 1 toe up, 1, and 2, and down, and forward, and 2, down. This is dolphin, this is if you wanna do handstands. This also will help your pecs not be so droopy.
Woo.
Yep, nice, good.
Ah, I gotta switch legs.
Yeah.
Wow.
We'll do a nice stretch after. Do at least 5 on each side. Yeah, nice. And don't be afraid to lift your legs up in the air. There, like a 3-legged dog. That's gonna really mess with you, but nice. Can you feel that? Yep, good.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
All right.
yep, nice. Good. Yep, gorgeous. Yep. Now bring your head to the back of the chair, not just down. Because that really engages your core, but almost the top of your head, Sandra, more than the, yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I've been having a real
Right.
problem with my left calf.
Yeah.
Like it hurts.
Yeah.
It gets more cramps.
Okay.
I think it needs that.
Yeah. Woo. Yeah.
My buttocks is ripping.
Yeah, it does a lot of, yes, yep.
Okay.
All right, stop. Come to this neat chair. So we just did a lot of this work. We're gonna now do the opposite. We're gonna do a reverse plank. Now, reverse planks are hard because we wanna do this and our body wants to go convex, concave, convex, whatever. We don't want that, we want this, okay? So bring your feet out in front of you. Get your hands on the edge of your seat. You can grab your seat if you can squeeze it. Just squeeze it under your butt because you'll fit by it. Because watch what I'm gonna do to you. 'Cause I'm gonna have you do this. I'm just gonna have you walk your feet out. So go here, be like this, feel it. So you know what you're gonna do first? You're gonna bend your knees and just bring the body forward. How's that? Into a tabletop. And then from there, perfect. So now, see my shoulders? Look at my shoulders. This is what I want. There, and the hip up.
And I have to get on the phone for that.
Well, you're gonna come out like this. You're gonna go like this.
I have to do it modified.
Yep, modify. Modify's
Yeah.
fine. So you come here. All right, that's fine. Yep. So now you can just do one, but see how my hip is dropping? So now I'm gonna push it up. And then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna switch. It's a slow process. If you do this a little bit every day, before you know it, you'll be doing a full plank.
Yeah, that's.
Okay, nice, good. Now, that probably messed with your hands a little bit, okay? So, pretend you dipped them in water, face them to me, and flick me 20 times. Flick, 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 as hard as you can. Now, make sure your thumbs, see what your thumbs are doing? Open, all the way like this. Open them more, bigger. There, and that's what you want. Because if you notice, as we get older, we all do that. This is a good way. Squeeze, open, squeeze, open, squeeze, open. 10, 9, 8. You should fatigue your arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. And circle in, circle out. Nice. Take your arms in front of you. Elbow to elbow. And the back of your hands to each other. Now lift the elbows up and lower them down. Now feel the rib cage move. Feel your shoulders move. And go down. And if you can bind, you can bind up. Now as your elbows go up, you can lift and almost back bend. And you'll feel it. And come down. Nice. Open other side. Just go give me right here. Reach. I know we're right on top of each other. Good. Breathe. Nice. Come up.
That left
Oh,
shoulder is so.
Did you just
tender.
hear that pop? Holy,
I'm glad
I
I'm
just
not
got
the
the
only one
maddest
popping
pop.
here.
Yeah,
I'm like-
breathe.
This side, one side's better than the other.
Yeah, it's amazing,
Oh,
isn't it?
yeah.
So, the side that's tight, don't hook it. Just work at this, go like this. Get the elbow on top of the elbow and roll the back and come down and roll.
It's so tight, I think.
Well, this is a good way. After you've been sitting for an hour,
That's that computer.
this is a good, and then you switch.
Yeah.
And then you go here, so it's elbow to elbow.
Yeah.
And bend them in,
Yeah,
and
that's
then the
what I
back of the hand, and then,
Have you worked with him at all,
oh,
Tim?
no.
He really wants you.
I saw him the other day. I said, I'm back. He said, I'll be calling. She's probably gonna have to call and make an appointment for him as
We should just come together. If he wasn't on the phone, I just said, I'm going, I gotta
Yes.
stretch. I
This
said,
will help a lot.
Yeah, oh my God.
Yeah, this will help a lot.
I did an 80-party function by myself. Like, Sunday I just slept. Monday I was hurting. Today I said I gotta stretch.
Yeah, no, that's
It's
a
not,
lot.
it's not good,
No,
no.
that's a lot.
It's
Yeah. All right,
really bad.
opposite.
Who's cooking
Right,
for
bring
you?
this out.
See, Dawn.
Face your feet forward. Watch that, nice. So you wanna push this down, and you just wanna flat back forward.
Oh my
Breathe.
God.
Now, I'm tight, I can barely, but don't hook your
Yes.
neck. What you wanna do is, A, open, you have good hips. Now you wanna flat back. You just try to get your knee and push, bend that knee in a little more there. You just try to get it parallel and then flat. Now watch the transition is this, and then this,
Oh my
and then this. So you're not gonna do that. You're gonna come here.
Yep.
And you're just gonna go like this.
There we go.
And then you come back, and then you're gonna do that. And just watch that that knee rolls open, don't let it, good, breathe. Nice, and come back, and come up, and down, nice. Yep. Now, if you want deeper, you can bring it up, and then down, yep, and
Oh,
up,
yeah, that feels
yes,
beautiful.
and then you can come out.
That won't.
But that's your transition, so you have a lot of this mobility, so come here.
Yeah.
And then just switch the hand down, and then come back in. So this is a combination of dead bug and pigeon, just seated. Nice. Breathe. And then one more, and if you can, good. We can't on this, normally that's what I would have you do next, but that's a weird chair to get it underneath it.
It's harder in the chair. It
Yes.
really is harder.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
care what they say, it's harder.
It's hard, they loved
Yes.
it. The
Yeah.
old ladies, they were like, okay.
Yes, it's
Told you,
harder.
It's not nice, so come up and cross.
Ooh, this one's-
Yeah, this one's tight for me too. So watch that knee, watch your alignment, always check your alignment.
Yep.
I teach, I have to check my alignment.
Oh my God.
I know what my things are, so you like to roll the legs open so
Yeah.
that you don't have to use your glute medius.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have that narrow hip,
yeah.
that's, everybody has tight glute medius that have that shape. Just goes with it.
Yeah.
So, watch that, just be aware, now sit up straight and breathe. Yeah, that one's better for you. And then you wanna flat back forward, and flat back literally means we're not rounding our nose to our knee, we're just flat. Is that your dog?
Yes, he's very vocal lately.
My dog was supposed to be spayed on Monday, but she decided to go into,
That's really expensive,
Heat.
they're like $500.
yes, it is, well, not if you go to the spay wagon.
He's got one testicle in and one out, so they're charging me an arm and a leg.
That's ridiculous.
I know, I said, I would think you would give me half price.
Because there's one you're
Right.
missing.
Right, they go, no, we have to go out and
They
get
do,
it.
it's actually more dangerous. and they
Yes,
have to
that's what
pay-
they were
spend more
saying, I
time.
go, of course, right?
Yes. Is he not spayed?
No, he's
He'll
not.
be much calmer when he's spayed.
Yes, I figured.
Jack has become a whole new dog.
Is he?
Oh,
yeah.
you have no idea. Jack, you couldn't even walk in the house. He would attack you. He was horrible. Now, he's better.
Yeah.
Now he's better.
Yeah.
This side's tight for me if you notice, so keep doing it. please. Yep, and you'll feel really refreshed after this though.
Everything hurts.
Ooh, and then just pretend you're going behind you. But we're gonna stretch the top of your feet next. That's a good thing, when you're sitting, if you're sitting at the computer, you can do this, even,
Yes.
right? You can hold the hands, you just come to the back, and come to the top of the foot. Try to get yours straight, it's turning in, there, you'll feel it, nice. So you want your hip as far forward as you can get it. Because you wanna get that hip, the hip flexors.
Without knocking the chair.
Yes, you're taller, obviously. Well, I have more height than you guys do on this. But these are just those chairs up there.
I'm feeling it.
Yes, nice. So now just come here and come onto the top of your feet, even here, nice, yep. And roll back, and come on. And roll back. This is a good knee. If you know anybody with knee things, Tim,
Yes.
this right here, you can't imagine how much this shin stretch. Same with when people shin splint. This is a good shin splint fixer. Breathe and roll. And breathe. And hold.
What's his name?
Carl.
Carl here? At night?
Mostly nights, he does
Yeah,
Saturday morning.
I used to go Wednesdays, and that's, I can't, cause I have to attend.
Yeah,
I used to go Wednesdays, and he said Tuesdays, and I was still recovering from the weekend.
yeah.
And I go,
Yeah.
this is ridiculous, I gotta get in, and
I
I'm
think he
like,
does Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays,
I believe,
nights.
yes.
And then Saturday morning.
Yes.
And then an afternoon, like a Saturday morning and then the next. And one of them's a yoga nidra, which is a very slow, calming yoga. It's very slow and very calming, yeah. Okay, you ready? Sit back. Bring your hands wherever you can, even on the outside of your chair. I want you to, yeah, but I want you to pretend. You squeeze your lower ab, there you go. Yeah, perfect. Nice, and if you can come out, come in, and down. So this is abs. One, you can just do thing two. I'm not even lifting, I'm just mimicking. 4, try and do 10. And then each time, your hips wanna go back, let them. This works your deltoids, it strengthens all of it. That's pretty damn good. I'm impressed. Nice, 3 more.
I got 10, but I never got up on it.
Well, now for the last one, hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, now just do a nice flat back, forward, round, and through. And see how much better you are already,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
Gosh. We'll do one more arm stretch and then you're good. I don't do 90 like Carl. I get bored. I'm good
No,
for,
you both are good.
I get good at.
You're
We're
tough.
switch,
You're
we're opposite.
Right.
I do like his class, it's just a lot of people come in and expect a 90-minute hatha yoga class,
No,
it's
no,
total
no,
opposite.
His
Yeah.
is good for this month. Yours is more physical,
That's-
yes, yeah.
So you're shaking my hand, okay? And your shoulders are back against the wall, so really make sure, now grab behind this arm, above or below the elbow, and pull your arm into your chest, no rotation. You really wanna isolate your rotator cuff. Keep your arm straight, don't let it bend. Elbow. Nice, now open. Don't rotate your torso, reach as far behind you as you can go. Then you can drop your arm low. You'll find some nice pec stuff, so come across. Breathe, come right under your chin this time. And open, and you can go down. But this time come up and go low, like change the angle, and open your arm high. And play, just go breathe, open. You can do this with an elastic band, it really helps with your shoulders. Up and down. And then come in by your side, and down, and switch other side. So you're shaking my hand, so it's very active and engaged. And then you come right at your pecs and breathe. You can look towards the shoulder that you're stretching or towards the hand. You'll find different stretches. Breathe, open, and reach as far behind you as your arm can go without turning your torso. Almost grab your pec here and just like reach back. You'll find some good. If you have tightness, this is a good stretch. Come under the arm. You can push your bicep right in and lift and open. And down. Breathe. Good. Maya's coming home June 28th.
oh,
Yep.
for?
Till November 19th.
Oh, nice.
Yep. My runaway daughter.
Was that the one that was here?
Maya? Probably.
Yeah, the yoga one, that went to
Oh
California?
no, that's Amy.
Amy,
That's
yeah,
Amy the
yeah,
brat that we
yeah.
opened this for in the first
Yeah,
place.
she took off to California, and she loved
Now
it.
she's back here.
Oh,
No,
no.
now she's back.
Oh.
Amy.
But what is she doing?
She's working with the Patriots. She's doing what I trained her to do.
Oh,
She's
wow.
a yoga coach with the New England Patriots.
Nice.
Yep, not them,
Maybe
but the
she'll find a
teams.
Nice
The
guy.
team members she has. She found a wonderful guy.
Good.
His name's Destroying.
Is
He
he a
has
football
over a
player?
million, he's a kicker, he has over 1 million followers on Instagram. And he's opened a
Nice.
huge studio in Atlanta and he wants her to be the mobility coach there.
Nice.
She worked out with, she didn't get to touch